tendency we all have, to different degrees, to see faces in things. I think we've all had the experience, I don't know, have you had the experience of looking up at the sky? There are clouds in the sky and sometimes you can see faces in the clouds. So this is technically, we call this pareidolia, seeing patterns in things, from the Greek. The faces, there's no face there. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, Rorschach, I don't know about that. We see things in them, but then there's very strange claims people make about what we can tell about your personality from there. So I prefer to stay a bit more uncontroversial, and just with these things about seeing faces in clouds or in the arrangements of windows on a building, stuff like that. And I think they're really illuminating because we know there's not a face there, but what we experience, we can sort of tell if we think about it. What's happening is the brain is always making this prediction of face, because faces for us humans are very, very important. You know, evolution has shaped our visual brains to be sure to identify, recognize, distinguish faces, because we're social creatures. So the brain's always throwing out this prediction of face out there into the stream of incoming information. And sometimes it kind of grabs on when the clouds are in the right configuration. And we see echoes, perceptual shadows of our brain's predictions of faces. If you imagine that there's a dial in your head about how strongly it's making these predictions and throwing them into the incoming river of sensory signals, and then we just turn that dial up from seeing faces in clouds to now suddenly seeing faces everywhere and hearing voices when there's nothing going on. I think that's a really good explanation, or at least a theory of hallucination.